Hello friends, welcome to another video. So in this video, we will discuss the numerical ability questions which has been asked by TCS in 2022. So these are the some questions that we will discuss. And this video is for all of you who are about to appear in TCS NQT. And I will discuss some questions. So try to attempt all the questions. Now see, even if you are not able to solve the question, so this is not your final exam. So try to learn it so that these questions could be repeated. Okay, so it might be that the same type of question with little variation can be asked in the final exam. So try to learn the concept. So at least try all the questions, and we will discuss the solution also. So please be with me till the end of the video. Okay, so we will discuss the question from easy one, and we will slowly move to the more difficult one. Okay, so let us start. So this is the first question. You can see, you can pause the video and you can try it yourself. Then we will move to the solution. Okay, so the question is, find the two consecutive even positive integers such that the sum of their squares is 340. So I hope all of you must have solved this question, and if not, we will see the solution. Okay, so as I already told you, these are the questions which has been asked. Okay, so try to solve it, because these types of questions will only be asked in your final examination that you will appear with a little variations. Okay, so so the question as you can see is very simple. So we have to find two consecutive even numbers whose if we take the square and then sum it, then it is equals to 340. Now in this question we will be solving using elimination method. Okay, so no need to solve it, just with the help of options we can solve it. Okay, and it will save your time, because in your NQT examination there will be time constraint. So try to save your time, maximum time. Okay, so let us see the solution. So it is saying, so out of this 4, one answer will be, and it is saying that two consecutive even should be there. Now if we see option number A, it is 1624. So it is not consecutive even. So after 16 it should be 18. So this could not be our answer, we know it. Okay, so A will be removed. Now if you see B, it is also not consecutive. So after 12 we have 16. Okay, so they are not consecutive even. So consecutive are 12 and 14. So this will not be our answer. Now if you see option number C, this is 12 and 14. They are consecutive even. Consecutive means just after, like 2, 4, 6, all are consecutive. So now if you see this one, 12 and 14, so if you take the square and add it, so 12 square plus 14 square, so it is 340, and you can see it is 340. So this C will be our answer. And since we got our answer, no need to check for D, but if you want you can check it. So 10 square plus 12 square, both are consecutive, but their sum is not 340. So C will be our answer. Okay, now you must have seen that it saved our time. Within hardly 5 seconds we have solved this question. Now if you could have solved it mathematically also, that you will take the first one to be x and second one to be x plus 2, and then square it and then add it. So why to waste our time if we can solve it within less time? So this method also you should try, elimination method. With the option only try to solve the question if you are not confident. Okay, so I hope the first question is clear. Okay, so C will be our answer. So next let us move to the next one. Okay, so next question is this one. So please try it yourself. Okay, so this question is also easy. So we have to just find the mean. So find the mean of the squares of the natural number from 21 to 25 both included. So just we have to find the mean of 21 square, 22 square up to 25 square. So mean basically means average. So we know how to calculate mean. Just add everything and divide by how many numbers you have. Okay, so let us see the solution. Okay, so we have to find mean of squares of numbers from 21 to 25. So it will be like 21 square plus 22 square up to 25 square and divided by 5, because we have 5 number 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So this will be, if you just solve this, it will be the answer. Okay. Now in this case also, if you are not able to solve it, so we can solve it manually also. Like see, we can easily do this square. And for your information, let me tell you, so when you will be giving the exam, appearing for the exam, there will be one calculator. So on screen calculator will be there. So with the help of that also you can solve this. So you will just take 21 square, 22 up to 25 and then divide by 5. So this is the first method. Okay, and it will also take less time. Now let us see more general method. Okay, so both method I will discuss. So let us see the second one. So the second method is using the formula, which is sum of squares of n natural numbers. And I hope all of you must have read it in your higher schools. So it is sum of squares of n natural number. 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 up to n square. The formula is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 divided by 6. This is the formula. So with the help of this one, we will try to calculate this sum and then we will divide it by 5. Okay. So let us see. So I have written it here. So as you can see, we have to calculate from here, from 21 up to 25. But this formula is from 1, it will start from 1. So 1 square plus 2 square up to n square. So now what to do? So what we will do, at first we will calculate the sum of all up to 25 and then we will subtract this one up to 20. Okay, so 1 square plus 2 square up to 25 square we will calculate it and then we will subtract this sum from 1 to 20 square. Now if we subtract this one, we will be left with only this one. Okay, so this is the method. Now to solve it, just put it in the formula. So n is basically means up to what natural number we are going. So at first we will go up to 25. So n will be 25. So 25 into n plus 1, 26 into 2n plus 1. 2n plus 1 by 6. So 2n plus 1 will be 2 into 25 plus 1, 51 by 6. So we will get this one. Now this is the sum of 1 square plus 2 square up to 25 square. Okay. Sorry. Now what we will do? Now we will calculate sum up to 20 square. So for that again put the formula. So n will be now 20. So 20 into 21 into 2n plus 1. So 2n plus 1 will be 41 by 6. Now this sum will be 2870. So up to 20 square this sum and up to 25 square this sum. Now we will just subtract it, then we will get this one. So as you can see, I have subtracted this 5525 and then 2870. So we got 2655. Now this 2655 is the sum of this one. Okay. So you can see we easily got the sum. Okay. So once we get the sum, we have to, what we have to do after the sum, we have to divide it by 5. So again 2655 divided by 5, we got the answer 531. So this will be our answer. Okay, so I hope it was also easy. Just we had to find the mean, and I told you you could have done in the exam. If you want, you can just with the help of calculator you can do this. Okay, so this is also easy. Now move to the next question. So please try it yourself. Now see, if someone of you are not able to understand, or you were not able to solve the question, no problem. As I told you, this is not your exam. This is to learn it. Okay, and since these are the questions from that has been asked, so try to solve it. Okay, so that you cannot miss the same question in your exam. So just learn the concept. Okay, so pause the video and try this question. Okay, so now we have another one. So it is given the ratio of present ages of A and B is 7:9. It will become 13:16 after 10 years. Find the average ages of A and B 7 years ago from now. So this is the question. So let us move to the solution. So see, whenever you have these types of questions, from the age means we have to calculate the age, like, and ratio also given. So you have to follow certain things. You have to go step by step. So just follow me. Okay, so it is given the ratio of present ages of A and B 7:9. So let us first let the present age. So I have written let the present age of A equals to X and B equals to Y. So we have just assume. Now it is saying their ratio is 7:9. So I have written it X by Y equals to 7:9, 7 by 9. So simple. Now what it is saying, so you just have to follow the question. Now it is saying it will become 13:16 after 10 years. So this is the present age. So after 10 years it will be X plus 10, and similarly B will be Y plus 10, because after 10 years, and their new ratio will be 13:16. So I have written 13 by 16. Okay, now if you look carefully, we have to find the value of X and Y, because this is the present age. Once we get the present age, we will easily calculate the average. Okay, so just we have to find the value of X and Y, and you can easily do this mathematically. So we have two equations and two variables. So I hope all of you can solve it. So let me show you. Okay, so these are the two equations. Same one I have written it here, X by Y, and this one. So this is equation number 1 and this is equation number 2. So you can see we have two equations. Now we have to solve this. So there is one suggestion. I hope all of you know it, but then also I tell you. So whenever you have to solve these types of equation, the main logic is try to make any equation in one variable. Okay, so what I am doing, I am making the second equation, this equation, in one variable. So how to do this? So see, we have X also, Y also. So what we will do, we will try to create either only in X or only in Y. So to do this, this is very easy. So what I am going to do, so in place of this X, what I will do, I will put Y. How? So from equation 1, if you cross multiply, so 9x equals to 7y, so x will be 7y by 9. This I have got from equation number 1. You can easily get it, cross multiply. So now we got value of x in term of y. Now this x, that is 7y by 9, we can put it here. So everything will become in y. Now since it will be in one variable, you can easily solve this. So 7y by 9 I will put here. Now see next. So the same thing I have done here. So just cross multiply. So it will be 16x plus 160. So 16x plus 160, and in place of x we have put it 7y by 9. So it will be 16 into 7y by 9 plus 160 and equal to this cross multiply. So 13y plus 130. Okay, so this we get after cross multiplying this equation and putting 7y by 9 in place of x. This we got. Now once we got this, I hope you can get the value of y. So just make all the I have brought this 13y left hand side and then 160 right hand side. So it will be minus 30 and it is y. So just take LCM. So it will be 112y minus 117y equals to minus 30. So 112y minus 117y will be minus 5y, and this n I put it here, it will go right hand side. So it will be 9 into 30. so it will be 270. So from here we will get value of y, which is 54. Okay, so from here we will get the value of y 54. Now once we get value of y, we can put in equation 1. So just put here 54. Now if you put here 54, we will get the value of x. So x will be 42. So from here we got the value of x and y, 42 and 54. So I have written it here. Present age of A will be 42 and B will be 54, because A is x and x is 42. So we got A equals to 42 and B equals to 54. This is the present age. Now what we have to do, we have to find the average ages of A and B 7 years ago. So this is present age. So 7 years ago it will be minus 7. So 7 years ago A was 35. So 47 minus 42 minus 7 we have to do. And similarly B will be 54 minus 7. So A will be 35 and B will be 47. And then we have to find the average. So average is nothing, just add this and divide by 2. So 35 plus 47 by 2, which will be 41. So this will be our answer. So option A will be the solution. So I hope it was very simple. So just you have to stick with the logic. So just we made two equation, and here we solved the two equation and we got the value of x and y. That's all. As simple as that. And the logic I told you, whenever you have these types of questions, start with let the present age, whatever x, y, and then move on. Okay, so this is the third question. Now move to the next one. Okay, so you can pause the video and try. Okay, so I hope all of you are learning something. If you are able to solve, it is all right. If not, at least you have learned a new thing. That's all. That will help you in your exam. Now, let us see this question. So this question is also a bit simple. So it is given that 16 buckets of capacity 13.5 liters can fill a tank. How many buckets would be required if the capacity of buckets reduces to 12 liter? Okay. Now see, it is saying that 16 bucket, each with capacity 13.5 liter, can fill a tank. So we can easily calculate the volume of tank. Okay, so there are 16 buckets and each bucket have capacity 13.5. So 13.5 plus 13.5 up to 16 times. So 16 into 13.5 will be 216 liters. It means this tank has capacity of 216 liter. Now it is saying how many buckets would be required if the capacity of bucket reduces to 12. Now it is saying that the same tank we have to fill, but this time the capacity has been reduced to 12 liter. So initially it was 13.5 liter and now it is 12 liter. So we have to find how many buckets. So as usual, we will take let the number of buckets be x. Okay, so let us suppose there are x buckets. Now it is saying each bucket has capacity 12x. So 12x will be equal to 216 liter, because we have to fill this tank. The same tank we have to fill. So 12x will be equal to 216 and x will be equal to 18. Okay, it means 18 buckets would be required. Since this size has been reduced, so obviously there will be more buckets. So initially there were 16 buckets, now we need 18 buckets. So this 18 will be our answer. Okay, so you can see just a few lines were there, but just we have to understand the logic. So we had to fill one tank and this was the initial one. So we calculated the volume. Now it is saying that we reduced the bucket size. So bucket size we reduced and number of buckets we took x, and then since we have to fill the same tank, so the volume will be same, and then we calculated x. Okay, So this was the next question. Okay, so let us move to the next one. Okay, so we have this question. Try to solve it yourself also. Okay. So the question is, a sum of money is distributed among A, B and C. A receives 1/4 of the sum, B receives 3/4 of the remainder, and C gets 336 rupees. What is the sum in rupees? Okay. So let us see this one. Now see, every question I have discussed in very easy manner. So just same thing you have to do in the exam. You have to just start from the beginning, just follow some rules and then move on. So start from beginning. So it is saying that a sum of money, so there is some money like 100, 200, anything, and it is distributed among A, B and C. So let us say I have some money and I distributed some part of it to A, some part of it to B and some part of it to C. So it is saying that A receives 1/4 of the sum. So we will start from let. So let the sum of money be X. So let us suppose I had X rupees. Okay. Now what A will get? 1/4 of the sum. So sum is X rupees. So share of A will be X by 4. That is 1/4. Simple. So see, just follow the question. So A receives 1/4 of the sum and sum is X rupees. So A will get X by 4. B receives 3/4 of the remainder. So share of B will be 3/4 of remainder. Now what is remainder? So remainder will be total we had X and we gave X by 4 to X. So what will be remaining? X minus X by 4. So that's why I have written it here. So this will be remainder, X minus X by 4. So B had X but we given X by 4 to A. So remaining is X minus X by 4 and 3 by 4th of it. So I have written 3 by 4th of this one. So 3 by 4 into X minus X by 4 is 3X by 4. So we got 9X by 16. Okay. So this was the share of B. And share of C is just 336 rupees. So directly we had written. Now we have to find the sum. So that sum we took X, that we have to find value of X. Okay. Now we have to go reverse. That the same X is distributed between A, B and C. So if we add A, B and C, we should get X because same X has been distributed. So that's why what I have done, I have added both, all the shares. So share of A plus share of B plus share of C will be equal to X. So X by 4 plus 9X by 16 plus 336 equal to X. So this is the equation. Now in this equation, everything is in X. So can you not solve this? Yes, you can easily solve this. So from here just solve the value of X. So X minus X by 4, that's all. So you can see now easily we can solve this value. So 3X equals to something and 3X equals to this, and X will be equals to 1792 rupees. So this is the sum of the money, 1792. So this option D will be our answer. Okay. So 1792. And I hope all of you understood. So this was very easy. We started with X and then we distributed everything. Okay. So these are the some of the questions that I have discussed. So I will upload another video in which I will discuss remaining set of the questions. So I hope it is clear. Thank you guys. Take care.